Police officers. What criminal could have gotten away with it if they had kept their mouth shut? I was 3 years into being a cop when I met the smartest idiot I've ever arrested. This guy, Jake, pulled off what should have been the perfect crime, then completely ruined it by being unable to shut up. It started with a string of break-ins in this wealthy neighborhood. Same pattern every time. Someone would hit houses during the day when people were at work. No broken windows, no kicked-in doors, just clean entries and exits. The thief knew exactly what to take. Jewelry, small electronics, cash. Never the big stuff that's hard to move. We had 0 leads for 2 months. No fingerprints, no witnesses, no security footage. Whoever was doing this was good, really good. Then Jake got pulled over for speeding. Routine traffic stop. My partner ran his license while I walked up to the window. Jake seemed nervous, which isn't unusual. Lots of people get jittery around cops. But then he started talking. "Officer, I wasn't speeding because I was running from anything. I definitely wasn't coming from the Riverside neighborhood. I was just visiting my mom across town." I hadn't asked him where he'd been. "I don't have anything stolen in my car either. You can check if you want, but you won't find any jewelry or electronics or anything like that." Now he had my full attention. My partner walked back with Jake's license. Clean record, no warrants. We should have just given him a ticket and sent him on his way. Instead, Jake kept going. "I know you guys have been having problems with break-ins around here, but I don't know anything about that. I've never even been in any of those houses, especially not the blue one on Maple Street or the white colonial on Oak Avenue." I looked at my partner. We'd never released details about which houses were hit. That information wasn't public. "Sir, I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle." Jake's face went white. "Why? I didn't do anything wrong. I was just saying I don't know about those houses that got robbed last Tuesday and Thursday. We'd never released the dates either." "Step out of the car, please." Jake got out, hands shaking. "Look, I know this looks bad, but I can explain everything. I drive through that neighborhood sometimes for work. I deliver pizza for Tony's. That's how I know about the houses." I called Tony's Pizza. They'd never heard of Jake. Back at the station, Jake couldn't stop talking. He confessed to everything without us even asking. 12 break-ins over 2 months. He'd been working as a cable repair guy and had copies of work orders showing when houses would be empty. The genius part was his method. He'd show up in his cable company uniform, knock on the door like he was there for a service call. If someone answered, he'd apologize and say he had the wrong address. If no one answered, he'd use his tools to get inside through cable access points. He had detailed notes on every house, floor plans, security systems, where people kept valuables. He'd been planning this for months, but then he opened his mouth during a simple traffic stop. "I just got nervous," he told us later. "I thought if I brought up the break-ins myself, you'd think I was just a regular guy who reads the news." The kicker? We searched his car and found nothing. He'd already sold everything from his latest job. If he'd just taken the speeding ticket and left, we never would have connected him to the break-ins. Jake got 5 years. Could have been 0 if he'd just said, "Sorry, officer, I was late for work," and kept his mouth shut.